if you're going to create a calorie deficit, do not do it off of your resting metabolic rate. This is a perfect example as to why. Now, this person before coming in to see us had calculated his resting metabolic rate online, but then created a deficit off of that number. So what he figured out is that his resting metabolic rate was about 2,200, again, just based off of a calculation, and then subtracted and was eating about 1,800 to 1,900 calories a day. And he was getting really frustrated because at first he lost some weight, but then he felt like he just wasn't seeing any weight loss, which is what led him to coming to see us. So then in May of 2019, we did his resting metabolic rate test. Turns out he was pretty close. Based on our test, his resting metabolic rate was 2165, but we don't want to feed him below that. Remember, 2165 is at rest, meaning absolutely nothing. So we have to add for the fact that he's getting up and moving around, like just moving my hands like this, and then 2 for the exercise that he was doing, which is about an hour, 4 times a week. That actually brought his total daily needs to almost 2,900 calories a day. So then we can create a deficit off of that number. So we started feeding about 2,500 calories a day. Now, because he had been under fueling his body, as you can see from May to August, his body was doing some healing. And this is the part that everybody says that I'm crazy, but we had to let his body heal. Then in August of 2019, we redid his metabolic rate test. Turns out his resting metabolic rate had come up to about that 2,500. So he increased his calories just slightly to about 26, 27. He actually also increased exercise just a little bit. He was now doing 5 to 6 days a week, about an hour. And then through eating more and allowing his metabolic rate to heal and his body actually be fueled enough, look what happened from August to June. Yes, that is a really long time, but what's most important is that he maintained this lean mass for the most part. He lost a little bit, which is normal, and pretty much only saw fat coming down. This is going to be so much more realistic and so much more sustainable. Don't eat below your resting metabolic rate.